Hello Internet! Spoiler season continues and I've got a few more cards I want to talk about. Let's start with Gideon of the Trials. He casts for 1 white for a 3 loyalty planeswalker with +1 until your next turn, prevent all damage target permanent would deal. 0 until end of turn, Gideon becomes a 4/4 human soldier creature with indestructible that's still a planeswalker. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to him this turn. Pretty normal stuff for Gideon so far. His second 0 ability gives you an emblem with, as long as you control a Gideon planeswalker, you can't lose the game and your opponents can't win the game. Gideon Tribal? All joking aside, he's nothing spectacular in Commander, but would likely make a fine addition to any Super Friends list or a mono white deck already running the other Gideons. Sometimes drawing planeswalkers that are also Platinum Angels is pretty cool. Up next we have Combat Celebrant, a 4/1 human warrior for 2 red with, if Combat Celebrant hasn't been exerted this turn, you may exert it as it attacks. When you do, untap all other creatures you control, and after this phase, there's an additional combat phase. Celebrant is a pretty sweet finisher if you already have some haste enablers, either Alpha Strike someone twice or blow out 2 different opponents. It is important to keep in mind though, that unlike most other extra combat step cards, Combat Celebrant does not give you an extra main phase. The last card I want to talk about is Watchers of the Dead, a 2-mana 2/2 artifact cat creature. It has Exile Watchers of the Dead. Each opponent chooses 2 cards in his or her graveyard and exiles the rest. This is actually a pretty sweet graveyard hate card that hits all of our opponents and leaves our own graveyard intact. This is nice as most graveyard hate either hits only one player or hits all players. Sure, it leaves your opponents with some choice of cards in their graveyards, but it's definitely not the worst trade-off in the world. Alright, that's all I've got for today guys. Thanks for watching. If you like what I'm doing, hit that subscribe button. Really helps out.